Another video. And hey, what's up, guys? Awesome Flack here, bringing you another video. How's it going? I can't talk. Hey, Optim Flack here, bringing you another video. Today I'm bringing you a video on which is the best specialist to use in Black Ops 3. I'm going to use public match specialist first, and then I'm going to do arena mode or arena match specialist, which are the best to use. So you might see, and so right now I'm just gonna break them down, and possibly, I don't know, not possibly, but anyways. So let's get into this video. So this is public match. So the first specialist I recommend you use is Ruin. He is a very effective specialist. He has two very good abilities: Gravity Spikes, which is the Fist of Havoc for the Titan, which pretty much produces it, but only without the crazy electricity that happens. This one, all this one has is a Shockwave that has a blast radius of like, I want to say it's about 2 meters. And then the next one is Overdrive, which is a cybernetic leg that upgrades that enables temporary burst of speed. So basically, his sprint speed increases, his movement speed increases, everything pretty much increases for speed-wise. His moving, his sprinting, his regular running, whatever it may be. So Ruin. Next specialist I recommend for public match would be call sign Outrider. Outrider, she's a very good specialist. She has also pretty good special abilities. Sparrow, which is the compound bow that fires the bolts with increased range that longers its time down, drown enemies exploded on impact. So pretty much it's crossbow where if you hit an enemy they're gonna blow up. It's kind of weird, but it works, I guess. And if there's any other enemies in that radius of where that same guy is that are next close to him, it'll kill him. Would I recommend using it? Not as much as this next ability, which would be Vision Pulse. Vision Pulse is a very effective ability to have for her anyways. Basically what it does, it's pretty much target finder in a way from Black Ops 2 and Advanced Warfare. So anyways, basically what it does is that she basically, the screen goes gray and there's this line of red, like red fuzzy line that goes to a damn good distance. I would say a good wow. So where you're standing, say, God, I don't know what the radius would be of that, but it's a pretty long radius of how it goes, and then it usually highlights enemies that are nearby you or close, you know. So both ways. So if they're behind you, side of you, in front of you, they're going to be highlighted in red for about 2 minutes to be exact. I would know because this is my main specialist I use. I like the specialist a lot. So yeah, it lasts. So once they get spotted, it lasts for about 2 minutes. And then once the 2 minutes wears off, the reason for the point of this ability, if you can't find them within that 2 minutes, usually you'll know exactly where they're coming from, or what side they're coming from. So either or, it's a win-win for her. That's why it's such a good thing to use. Such a good ability to use. Next person on the list is Battery. Prophet's alright, but I wouldn't recommend him. Charged, he has that electric gun, and then Glitch, which is okay. But anyways, then Battery, which has a War Machine, which has a big old grenade launcher, and Kinetic Armor, which takes shots take less damage, or she can take a lot more heat. It's pretty much Juggernaut, only with probably a little bit longer than Juggernaut. And plus that. And then there's it's a very good thing to use in public match and even in arena match. Next person is Safri, who has the Annihilator, which is the one-shot hand cannon thing that she has with a robotic arm. It's pretty much the golden gun that the hunter shoots on Destiny, and then combat focus, while active, all score earns will trigger a bonus multiplier towards your score streak. So basically increases your score streak chance, getting your score streak faster, so it's pretty much hardline. from previous Call of Duty series. And then next one, Nomad. You know, he's all right, but would I recommend him? Yeah, I would recommend him. He has Hive, which deploys those NATO drones. That's if you run past them, they all lock on you. And also, whoops, and also Reject, which is basically where he from. It's pretty much rejects death, I guess you could call it. It's pretty much if you ever played Destiny and you played the Sunsinger subclass for the Warlock, and he can do. And there's that one thing. I don't know what it's called, but basically it can bring him back to life. That's pretty much what this reject is. Which basically when you push it, the L2 R2, in my case L2 R2, and maybe in other cases it might be R1 L1, but basically it pops up this green smoke. When they first started with this specialist, the green smoke was very, very effective in the beta and plus beyond that, and then once they put the final game out, they nerfed it quite a lot, so it's not as hard to see him or hard to see which way he moves or anything like that. So he still has the smoke, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Reaper, to be honest with you guys, this is my honest opinion. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend using him. He stands out way too much. Depending on all that type of stuff. I mean, yeah, he's good with a minigun. He has a minigun ability and the psychosis ability, which creates colognes. But I wouldn't recommend using him. For public match anyways. Next would be Spectre. He's a very good, also another very good specialist to use on here. I have him locked, unfortunately, or else I'd probably equip him right now. But he has the ability of Slasher and active camo, which puts him invisible, fairly invisible. Unlike Cloak, it's a lot more invisible. From Advanced Warfare, if you go invisible, it's like temporarily invisible, but on here he's literally solid invisible with maybe a little glimpse, but it's not nearly, it's more powerful than Cloak. So I would recommend using this one, and I also would recommend in Public Match Firebreak, who has two abilities. He has the Purifier, which is a flamethrower, and it also has the Shockwave, which is this ridiculous Shockwave, which is very powerful. It creates a Shockwave, destroys any enemy equipment, and it disorients enemies. If you're the enemy and you get shockwaved, you're basically disoriented. It's pretty much a concussion grenade times 2. So I would recommend him too. Anyways, so thanks for watching this video, guys. Stay tuned for the arena mode specialist, and also stay tuned. I got a tips and trick video coming up for you guys. I'm working on that, and I also will bring you on the maps wall running places to go. Some people you may know, some you may not know. Anyway, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in my next video later.